So I have wanted to do an apartment tour for a little while. I really love watching them and I really love doing them. I really love showing off my place and such, and this video I thought would be a nice reprieve from some of the longer, heavier videos I've been posting lately. So anyway, let me just get the camera turned around and I will show you around. So this is where I was just standing. It's the front door. Very exciting. Right next to it, we have this cute little thing. These are two crows, and it just says, "Hello, friend." So I thought it would be a nice thing to have by the front door. Let's move out here. Right here, we've got the first bookcase, which of course is what you all are interested in, I know. We've got the rack of hats, of course, and my little book plaque. Yeah. Right, moving out here. So when you first enter the apartment, you see this, and we'll get to what's in there, but we'll move this way for now. So we've got this guy here. Yeah, but more excitingly, when you come out into this room, you get the main living room space and where most of my books are. And I'll give you a tour, a view from another angle, but for now, I'll just show you all the random little knickknacks I got. I got all sorts of random stuff spread throughout the apartment. That's a snail. Yeah, a common theme you'll see is snails and cats. I love cats, of course, but I also love snails. And here we have a squirrel. I'm not as big of a squirrel person, but I do have my squirrel friend. And then we've got this up here is a beautiful photo of Prague. So there's that. Here's some more knickknacks. Above this bookcase, we got this beautiful photo of Prague as well. A couple of swans in Prague. And then down here, we've got the resident creepy doll. Her name is Ethel. An orb. And up here too, we've got a family photo. And if you're curious, that is me right there. Moving down here, got 2 volumes of Samuel Beckett's letters up here in hardcover because there was really no spot on my bookcases that seemed right for them, so I just put them here. They look kind of cool. We've got this little guy, or little gal. And of course, a lot of you probably noted the litter box. There's never a good spot for a litter box in a 1-bedroom apartment, but let's do a little scan from this angle. And so this futon is where I do most of my reading. In fact, I do most of my reading sitting right here. You can see I was resting my head there. Got a pillow there, some more pillows there. Pile of books, of course. And these paintings here on the wall, if you're curious, these are by my grandmother, my maternal grandmother. She painted for many years. I don't think she does it much anymore, but she was fairly talented, I think. We've got television, we've got record player, and then records are down here, right next to Samuel Beckett's lovely face. Got the art stand here, which is currently the book isn't open to anything, but I like sometimes to leave that there with an art book open to something. And then right here, this is my modest collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. And we've got some more random little knickknacks. So then, through these French doors, and these French doors don't really close properly, unfortunately, because they're too old, but through these French doors, this is kind of the office space. So when I work from home, this is usually where I'm working. I also shoot most of my videos that I've been doing here. I've got the fan that during the summertime I tend to move around. I do have window AC units, as you probably noticed earlier. But I try not to. I try to use them sparingly, just to save energy. Got some more knickknacks at the desk. It's a very messy desk because, you know, when you're trying to get work done, keeping the place looking tidy sort of falls by the wayside. And then the kitchen, which is not very exciting, but is essential. One must eat. So, anyway, moving on. Moving out here, we've got the real talent behind the show. There's Bessie. Through here on this arch, we've got little painting up there. And then painting there. And then right here, this is a kind of nice little thing that's meant to commemorate a film club that Jason from Old Blues Chapter and Verse and I still host. We host it over Zoom together. And one of the members who hasn't really joined us for a long time had this made and sent to me, and she sent one to him as well. It is rather lovely. And these are some of the films that we watched. You know, Akira, what are some other famous films? It's got Pilgrim vs. the World, The Social Network. Yeah. So, coming into here, this is the bedroom. Here I am. Hi. We got, on this wall, these are some photos that my mom took in Grand Teton National Park, trying to get a good angle. We spent 5 days in Grand Teton National Park back in, I believe it's 2018. One of my fondest memories. And, yeah, so I got a bunch of photos. Let's do a little scan of the room. We got a cat tree. Of course. Dazed and Confused poster. Second TV. I got this second TV for free from a friend, so don't think that I'm so wildly rich that I just bought myself 2 flat screen TVs. This tapestry here is from Pakistan. My aunt is now retired, but she was an anthropologist, and she lived in Pakistan for several years, and she got this there and gave it to me because she thought I would think it was cool, and I did think it was cool. So that's that. Then the bed, of course. And this right here, this is Scar. Spelled S-C-A-R-R, not like the word scar. So anyway, that is my apartment. There is, once again, the real talent behind the show. Hey, you. She's in a mood. And then maybe just at the last minute here, I'll show you kind of where I live. Yeah, this is White Plains. Very exciting, I know. So, yeah, anyway, that's my apartment. That's where I live. Thank you all for watching. I will give you one last view of Bessie, of the kitty. And then I will let you all go. Talk to you all again soon. Bye.